Cardinal Bustillo, Pope Francis' visit to Corsica as a Christmas present. The Bishop of Ajaccio, Cardinal François-Xavier Bustillo, speaks to Vatican News about Pope Francis' apostolic journey to Corsica in mid-December and says he considers it a special present for the local church. Cardinal François-Xavier Bustillo, the Bishop of Ajaccio, describes Pope Francis' one-day visit to Corsica next December as a beautiful Christmas present. Speaking to Vatican News, he says the Church in the island receives this special gift not as a privilege, but as a responsibility to honor our memory and to inspire our future. In the interview he explains the purpose of this apostolic journey and speaks about the Church in Corsica and the Catholic devotion of its people. What is the purpose of the Pope's visit to Corsica? Cardinal Bustillo: we have organized a congress on popular religious traditions in the Mediterranean, so there will be bishops from Sicily, Sardinia, Spain, and France. It's a moment where we want to share among ourselves what we are, what we experience, and these popular religious traditions that exist in our countries. I also thought it was important to bring in a theological dimension. Instead of viewing some popular traditions as mere folklore, it's about seeing them as an opportunity to evangelize through the popular traditions passed down to us by our ancestors. How important is it that the Holy Father personally comes to celebrate these popular traditions? Cardinal Bustillo: it's a way to encourage the mission through these methods. When we think about the mission, we sometimes think strategies, and we feel we need to study marketing, and so on. But we also have traditions that are very simple, and don't require special marketing strategies. We just need to go out into the streets, express our devotion to the Madonna or a saint, sing, honor, walk, and simply say that we are believers. So, the mission has these two aspects. There is also a more sophisticated aspect, involving reflection and a suitable response. Then there are the popular traditions, which say, look, here's what we already have. We start from here and perhaps go further with these traditions, beyond just the popular traditions that you just mentioned, which will also be the focus of this Congress. How would you describe the Corsican Church? Cardinal Bustillo: our church is a church closely tied to Catholic traditions. Since it's an island and in smaller communities, they have preserved traditions linked to a saint, a martyr, or the Madonna. So, my church is one that has kept the traditional, spiritual, and religious dimension. What I think is important is not to remain only on a level of outward or external tradition, but to see how these traditions inspire us to live fully and with passion. This is the message, the gospel. Jesus tells us, go out into the streets. Jesus says, go 2 by 2. He invites us to risk meeting others, and during popular gatherings.